I wanted to make sure I didn't forget that. Okay, so my name is Karrie. I am joining you guys from New Jersey, and I was asked to come on and present, and I basically decided on TikTok as my topic just because it's something I've been having fun with. I've been building a pretty good following on there. I've been playing around a little bit with it, and I've been making like a pretty decent amount of money off of it, as well as, you know, filling my funnel with lots of contacts. So I'll just tell you guys a little bit about me. Like I said, I'm from Jersey. I was a high school Spanish teacher for 10 years. I actually just resigned in February, and I'm now just doing all of this full time, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm divorced and I have 3 kids, so hopefully none of them run in here, but I have a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 19-year-old who goes to Florida Gulf Coast in Florida. So as I'm talking, if you guys have any questions or anything glaring at the end, I'll try to go through and look at what you guys ask. But I am excited about sharing this because I feel like there's a ton of potential on TikTok, you guys, right now. Video is like where it's at, and because TikTok is short and it's entertaining, people are on there. So when I started building my business on Facebook and a little bit on Instagram. I don't have a huge following on Instagram. I use it to like push my stories. And then when COVID came and I just saw a lot of people going on TikTok to have fun, I'll be honest, I can't dance. So I was a little intimidated at first, but I just kept going and plugging along, and people just started following me and like telling me that I'm so inspirational and they love my story and they love watching what I'm doing. So it kind of just fueled my fire, and I chose the direction that I wanted to go with it. So before I share my screen, I want to just give you guys like a couple tips. If you are going to maybe dive in and give it a shot, pick like a niche. And when I say that, like when I started, I was all over the place. Like I posted some Modair, I posted some about my dog, and like I was kind of like dabbling. But then I realized as I watched people that were really good on TikTok, it's like an influencer. Like, why do you follow someone? If you really want to grow on TikTok, like what are people going to follow you for? What can you go on there and educate or entertain on or teach people about? And it could be as simple as, you're a woman in your 50s and you want to educate women in their 50s about beauty. And you do a little about Modair, and you do a little bit about what you eat, and you do a little bit about your routine. And then you're going to get like this following of like women in their 50s that want to like learn from you. But then there's people on there that are doing funny stuff. If you want to go and there's tons of funny couples on there pranking each other and prank wars, you could do that. And then you just drip in the products here and there, so you kind of have to pick what you want to be known for, what you want your followers to follow you for, because there are some Modair people that do just Modair, but from my experience, they're not growing that fast because it's kind of hard. You're like a billboard of just products. You know what I mean? You're not really like teaching people stuff. So that would be my best tips if you're going to dive into it. Like, pick, and it could be, pets. You could share. I'll show you like on mine. I talk about my dog a lot. I put my dog in a backpack. He's a Yorkie, and like I've had a couple of videos go viral because I take him to stores and I make like videos with my dog in the stores, and I don't know. So I'm connecting my phone right now. Give me 1 second, and then I'll share my screen and I'll kind of just walk you through really quick how to make videos. And if you guys want to hop in the chat and just tell me like, have you made a TikTok? Are you wanting to make a TikTok? Are you nervous to do a TikTok? So, okay. Hopefully you guys collect. I can see you. You can see my screen, right? Okay, cool. All right, so this is my TikTok. As you see, I have 122,000 followers now. I've been building this again, probably heavy since the beginning of the year, like around February, March. I really got consistent with it. I try to aim to do at least 2 videos a day. Some days I'll do a couple more. I'll use people's questions or comments on my video to fuel other videos. But that's the whole thing. You just have to be consistent with it. You can, as you can see, there's drafts right there at the top left. That's my daughter. So you can make drafts. So it's kind of cool that when I show you how to make a video, you don't have to post it right away. You can, on a Sunday, sit around and draft out some videos, so then you can post them all week long. So it's pretty cool that it has the ability to do that. But I'm going to tell you guys like the main things you want to make sure that you do so that you're seen like in the feed and stuff. So as you can see, I threw up a video about collagen today. I do like some stuff with self-esteem. I was sharing some of my my Shein clothing. Like I kind of just, for me, it's like health and wellness, it's mindset, it's talking about being a divorced single mom. I do a little bit of fashion. I'll do like stuff like date night with my boyfriend because we got like engaged, and my dog. So that's like me. It's kind of just like lifestyle of like a 30, 40-year-old woman, and specifically like, again, divorced. So when you're on here, this is like my main page. When you click the home button in the bottom left, and I'm going to turn the volume down so you guys don't have to hear these videos. When you click home, this is a feed. This is just like being on Facebook. So TikTok curates your feed based on what you like. So if you start liking political posts, you're going to get political posts. If you start liking cooking videos, you're going to get a lot of cooking videos. If you start liking funny stuff, it's going to like compile more funny things. So the cool thing is, and here's my first pro tip for you guys, if you're on here watching videos and you see something multiple times, like you hear a sound multiple times, or you see a certain type of video multiple times, it's trending. That's something that's trending. That's something that TikTok's pushing, and that's something that you should use to create material. So if you hear a sound, I'll show you how to save it and like create a video with that sound. Or if you see that like people are doing, if you guys are on TikTok right now, it's popular, like the question thing. I'll show you, I did it on mine. Where is it? Hold on, I just did it recently here. So like, this is like popular right now. Like, and you're answering questions. So if you click the bottom right, see the little sound thing spinning? If you click that, you can see all these people that are using that sound right now. There's 2.2 million videos, and you can kind of scroll through, get some inspiration. But on TikTok, this is trending right now. So they're pushing things that are trending. That's the idea. They want to keep people on the app, right? So I'll sometimes, when I hear a trending sound, at the top, see where it says added to favorites? That's how you save the sound. If I want to make a video with this sound, see the bottom and the middle, I'll click use this sound, and I can make a video with it. But if you're like, okay, I know it's trending, and this is what I do. I go through these videos and I like get ideas, and I'm like, ooh, okay, questions I get asked about my butt reduction, things I guess as a Team Olympic diver, and I'll like watch the video and I'll see how they do it, and I'm like, all right, I could do that. And then I just create the video. So that's all it really is like, when I started it, I was like very not creative and I couldn't dance, but like then I just watched videos and I was like, oh my gosh, I can recreate that. So that's what I do. So that's my first pro tip for you guys. If you are ready to like create a video, but you're not using a sound, you want to just go and you're like, all right, I want to record my kids in the backyard, or I want to record myself making breakfast or whatever. You go to your home screen and then see the plus sign in the middle. You click that. So this is your, let me put it on me. There you go. This is like your main screen right here. On here, see in the bottom where it's 15 seconds, 60, or 3 minutes. You want to try to stick to 15 seconds because TikTok likes shorter videos. You can do 60 seconds. It's up to you. Always like trial and error. The effects button in the bottom left, one of my favorite effects is, see that little like glittery guy in the middle? That's the portrait mode. So it makes your face look really nice and it like blurs out the background. So that's like one of my favorites. And then green screen is what you'll see a lot of like Mode Air people use and stuff, because if you click it, you can put a picture in the background and talk about like your before and afters. So when you click it, watch, all the pictures will pop up right there. So if you like, we're doing something like the water challenge, you can talk about it.
What?
So, and then you could like talk, and when you're talking, you're going to hold down the button in the middle, like, hey guys, here's some benefits, 4 benefits of drinking water. You could point, you could stop recording, move to the other side, start recording, like that. If you want to take off the green screen and now talk without it, you just click the little circle there, the top left, and then you can finish talking like, so those are my tips for drinking water, blah, blah, blah. And here's your next pro tip. Give people a call to action. You're either going to ask them to follow you. I always tell people, like this video, follow me, comment something. It's just like Facebook when you're doing a post, because if you don't tell them what to do, they don't know what to do it. So I'll tell people, like this video, follow me, comment video, like this video, comment, or follow me, comment I want to save or whatever you want them to do. And then that's how I'll tell you guys how I message people. So then once you're done recording, see the blue lines at the top, I'll finish it out. I say whatever. So now it's almost done. I almost recorded the whole thing. So what you're going to do is you click the check mark. I'm going to lower it so we don't hear it. So now you can watch your video, right? From here, you can first see where it says adjust clips in the top right. You can click that and you can adjust them. It's super easy to use. Don't feel like you get intimidated. So like if you want to like click the second clip and you want to cut off the end because you don't need it, you could do that. Save the check mark. If you want to go to the end and cut this off, you can, right? You can even hold them down and like move one over if you wanted that there, right? So you click save. And then when you're here, the other thing I recommend is two options. First option, see the captions on the right side. You can click captions and it'll actually transcribe your whole video. Now, the reason why I'm telling you that that's important to have, I don't want it to keep talking. Hold on. The reason why I'm telling you it's important, I'll go back to that. People are watching TikTok when they're in bed and stuff at night next to their husbands. And so you have to have some sort of words on the screen. Either have the whole thing transcribed or I'm going to show you guys how to put text on there, but don't just post a video without it because it's not going to get as much play. Trust me. Okay. So the one option is to put the captions and I can take them off if I want. I just go here and you can like, what do you click? I think you click cancel and you can get them all off if you don't want them on there. Yeah, there you go. Click cancel. So discard, I'm taking them off. But to put text on, see the text on the bottom, click text. And if you want to say benefits of drinking, water, ... You pick the color at the bottom. You can put the background on it like that. I'm clicking that on the left. You can change the font. I usually go with classic. You can do whatever you want there, right? Then this, you can move it with your finger. So you can move it to the top. I'll give you another pro tip. Don't put it below here because your hashtags are going to get in the way, which I'm going to tell you guys about. Don't put it too far to the right because see all that? It'll go behind that. So try to keep it from like here up. You can make it smaller if you want. You can turn it. So once it's there, right, you probably wonder how do people get it to fly in? So if you click set duration, I can pick when that's going to come on my video. So I could have it come on right here next to my finger, right? So it'll pop up when I point over there. I'll show you. So if you play the video, whoop. Hold on. It's going to replay in 1 second. There you go. So I was talking. So watch. And then you put your finger up and then boom. See how it pops up? And then you can do that. Like that's how people do the videos where they're like, beep, 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 beep. You just have to like create it basically. So once you have everything fluffed up and just the way that you want it, like I said, make sure you have some fonts on there or some text on there, have your captions on there. Here's my next pro tip, and this is super important. 2 things. First one, you have to get a sound. So like I said, try to pick a trending sound, have it ready, like go through the feed and have a sound ready to use. So like I usually save them in my favorites, the sounds that I know are popular. And you're probably like, well, how's there going to be a sound over my voice? So go to volume, lower the added sound, turn up your voice, and there you go. Reason being, because that's going to push your video. I don't want it to be talking. It's going to push your video to the news feed with the sound. So make sure you always have a sound. And then I'll show you again, go back to sounds, volume, lower the added sound, which is the song, because hear it. You don't want it to drown you out. So lower it, turn your voice up. Got that? Then the other thing that you have to have, and this kind of also varies on the person that's training you. Some people say that hashtags aren't important. I always use them because I feel like how are people going to search your video? So you want to have hashtags. Now, when you click the hashtag button, it's going to give you, see the blue button there? That's like it's supposed to be a TikTok trending hashtag. I usually pick one just because I see most people do it. So sometimes there's one sitting there, sometimes there's 3. I pick the trending one. And then this is like a pro tip I learned from watching a couple of trainers. You want to hashtag your video what somebody searching for it would be looking for. So like sometimes we put like fat blaster on a spoon. I did it for a long time. Who the heck is going on TikTok like, hey, I want to lose weight. Maybe I'll look up fat blaster on a spoon. They don't know that. So you have to think about like words that that person would be looking for, like mom belly, lose my belly, lose weight, drop pounds. If you're talking about water, like dehydration or how to drink more water, right? So like you could go and start typing it, how to drink, and see if it pops up. How to drink water. There's 8.4 million videos. So like do that one. Check out, if you're talking about water, what else could we do? Let's look up dehydrated. Dehydrated, 81 million views. There you go. Like you want to add, from what I've heard, I don't know, between like 3 to 6 hashtags. Kind of all depends on your preference. You could also put before the hashtags, I'll put sometimes a description of my video, like who suffers with dehydration or 4 hydration tips or whatever you want to put. It's just another way for people to search for your video. So once you do that, then you have at the bottom, if you want to allow comments, which of course you do. Duetting is when people could do the side by side. I usually leave it on. There are trolls out there sometimes that'll duet some of your like trim videos and they'll call it snake oil or whatever. So you can use it as fuel for your fire if you want, or if you don't want people to duet you, you can turn it off. But this is where you either choose to post it or draft it. If you draft it, you save it, it goes into your drafts. You can play with it later. You can post it on the weekend. And that's my other tip. When you post, kind of like Facebook, you want to try to post in the evening, you know, when people are on, even though it's kind of cool on TikTok, you get people from all over the world. I don't know about you guys, but most of my Facebook is like local people. On TikTok, I get people from like all over the place, but I still aim, because it's all about analyzing backwards. I posted sometimes or many times in the morning, noon, night. My morning videos rarely ever did well. So I analyzed backwards, and I do most of my posting in the evening now. I know on Sunday nights, people are like dreading going back to work or something. And like my videos usually do really well on Sunday nights. So yeah, kind of cool. But let me see if you guys asked any questions. I should have had the chat up. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so Instagram, if you want to do that, here's my other pro tip. What is it called? Snaptik, SNAPTIK. That's a great site to go to take the watermark off if you want to put your video on Reels, which I also have been doing that recently because I just don't have time to create TikToks and Reels. I'm just repurposing. So Snaptik. The pictures, if you do the green screen, yes, they come from your photo gallery. Trust me, we're all interesting in our own way. Like, that's what's cool about it, you guys. Your people are going to find you. I used to get intimidated as well, but like, I'm not going to want to work with like someone that's not my person. So my people are attracted to me. Your people are attracted to you. Don't feel intimidated by it, I swear. Another thing you can do is when you make videos, a cool thing, like I'm trying to think where I have questions at. Like this is when I did summer dresses. If you go here, you can go and you can make a video with the person's comment. So that's kind of cool. If you're looking for like, oh my gosh, what can I do a video about today? You can do that and you can talk like, and then say, hey guys, I'm so excited to answer this question. And then da, 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 da. So you can do that. That's another idea for material when you're looking for stuff to post. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, and favorites. So see the little flag in the top right on this screen. So say you're on your home screen. Let me lower it so it's not really loud. When you're on your home screen and you're watching these videos and you're like, ooh, I want to do like a trending video, right? See the little arrow in the bottom right? When you click it, you can go over and add it to your favorites.
Fill you up. Protein bars are basically candy.
Sorry. Add it to your favorites. When it's added to your favorites later, when you're ready to like recreate that girl's video or whatever.
Foods that you think are good for weight loss but are secret.
And the cool thing is, this is another fun thing that you can do on TikTok. If you click her.
Foods that you think are good for weight loss but are secretly hurting your weight loss.
Sorry. Hold on. If you click on like the duet button. Sorry. If you click on the duet button, you can do a video next to them. So for those of you that are like nervous to get your feet wet and you want to like maybe just do it with someone, or I do this with like motivational videos and I sit there and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such good stuff. Or like you see a hair video, like I need to try this on my kids, whatever. People, if you pick someone that has a huge following, here's another pro tip. If you pick someone's video with a big following, you're going to get pushed more. I don't know how that works, but like I go to Starbucks sometimes with my 9 or 7-year-old, I'm thinking of my kids' ages, my 7-year-old, and we'll do like trying Starbucks drinks. So like I'll go and like find a video that has like 850,000 likes and like I'll duet the video and we'll try the drink that they had. And then like I'll get all these comments and stuff. So I don't know, it's just like another way to like get news feeds. But that's where your saved videos go. So if you see something you like and you're like, I want to recreate this, but I don't have time right now, go to favorites. And then my last tip, if you are creating a video, you do have the option to upload. If you click upload in the bottom right, and like there's a bunch of videos I was making earlier for this with Erin. Look how many times I recorded it. I swear I have issues. Erin knows because I sent her like 14. But if you want to upload a video, you can. It's just a little harder to play with because you can't do all the cutting and the trimming and stuff. And I don't know, I've been recording most of my videos right in TikTok. I get to do the green screen. There's another one that's cool. You put your hand up and it pops up on your hand. That's on green screen. It just really is a matter of like playing with it. And you can create a chat for your team, you guys. We did it with my team, but with Summer, it's a little bit slower. But we did a chat where people were like bumping people's videos and like, you know, giving each other inspiration. So that's another idea because it's the same thing as Facebook. The more comments, the more times it gets bumped, it's going to go through the feed. So you could always like drop your videos in as you make them, like, you know, and the cool thing is like you can be as freaking spammy as you want on TikTok because there are videos of mine that I posted of my dog in December and they still get likes and comments. It's insane. And I haven't even done anything on it. So that is the cool thing about TikTok and the ability to bring build a following so fast. And I see you guys talking about milkshake. Yes, definitely make sure you put, I have mine on there. So there's my milkshake. You guys can go scope out my profile if you want. I've been loving milkshake more than Linktree. But I just direct people to like, I have a $10 coupon. If you need help, text me. That's the other thing really quick, you guys. And maybe I'll tell Sarah, I'll come on another day, but I get my people from TikTok over to Project Broadcast. So like for a while, I was trying to talk to people in the chat on TikTok, but it was overwhelming. They can't click on the link. How do I get them to Facebook? Who didn't have a Facebook? So now I get them all to Project Broadcast. Like my first message to people is, hey, I'm so excited to share. It's so hard to talk to you on TikTok. Can you message me to this number? I give them my Project Broadcast. And if you don't know what it is, I would love to come on and train you guys. Can you message me at, I give them the text number with your name and I give them a word, your name and info, your name and spoon, your name and collagen. And then when they're on my Project Broadcast, I just like text them. It's so much easier because I can like put links in there and I can give them information. And I'm also building like a massive, almost like an email list. So like when I'm ready to like blast out the promo this week, I think I have like 2,500 people off of TikTok, like on my Project Broadcast. They're all getting a message. And if they don't want it, they just click stop and then they don't get it anymore. So yeah, but that's how I have a bunch of stuff on my milkshake. Highly recommend using it. I think you have to have like, I think you might have to have 1,000 followers. You definitely want to have a creator account on here on TikTok. And when you have 1,000 followers, you can go live. Live is cool. You don't have to get intimidated like Facebook because it's like QVC. You just repeat and repeat and repeat because like people are jumping on, jumping off. I just got on, I just got off. Like, so it's fun and it actually boosts your followers. Every time I'm on a TikTok live, like I get so many more followers and people are on there, you guys, doing the dumbest stuff. Like their live is sitting by their pool and like nobody's even talking on it and like people are watching them, or like they're eating breakfast. So trust me, it's the Wild West. Go have fun with it. Don't be intimidated and just do your thing. So did I answer questions that you guys, a good time to go live? Great question, Mary. If you make a video, go live like 20 minutes, within 20 minutes after you post a video, and that like actually pushes it more. So that's a really good question. And that's something I've been doing. Like I'll post a video maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the sweet spot for live is 20 minutes or more, which sounds really bad, but like, trust me, I've hit that 20-minute mark and I've been on there with like 100 people and I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, and I don't know, I just make it fun. I ask people where they're from and I just repeat over and over, what's up? How are you guys? So excited you're here. And I take my trim like 40 times. I probably eat a whole bottle when I'm on a live, but whatever. It's fun. I don't know. So yeah. You are so welcome. I'm excited to be on here. You guys made me feel like good. I've never done this before on the GoPro or with Sarah's thing. So there's my phone turning off, but all right, so those are my tips. I don't want to like keep you guys super long. I know there's like all kinds of training and stuff tonight. I would love to come hang out with you all again. And if anybody wants to message me and ask me about any of that or like project broadcast or whatever, I would be more than happy to share.
Real quick, if I can unmute, just say something. Where will we find the recording for this?
I guess Sarah puts it together.
Okay.
Like
okay,
I'm going to stop recording and then she said she would share them later.
Okay, awesome. Because this was really good. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I hope I touched on everything. All right. You guys are great. Thank you.